Good morning, YouTube, you sexy, sexy mamma jammas. About to head out this Love's. It's 9 o'clock. About 6 hours away from where we got to be. Got a couple of the Arby's sausage, egg, and cheese wraps. Parked last night. Started transferring the files from the camera to the laptop. Went in and got a shower. I door dashed Captain D's. That was a good meal. Fish, chicken, shrimp, steamed broccoli, and a loaded baked potato. Now that loaded potato is a ripoff. You're going to get like 3 sprinkles of cheese and a couple crumble bacons. But it was good. It was real good. Real nice. Real nice. Just walked inside to the Love's. Got, like I said, got breakfast. Got some Monsters. Water. Agua. Alright. Nobody behind me is the island. So I'm going to sit here and eat my burritos. And hit the road momentarily. The video is uploading right now. So we'll see how long it takes. Thanks for being here, y'all. I appreciate you riding along with me. Let's see what this trucking world has in store for us today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Remember the last time coming through here? I'm on Dothan now. They was in the middle, deep into construction. Looks like it's finished now. It's a nice road now. It's all cleaned up. Nice. Good job down here in Dothan, Alabama. Alabama side. Yeah, we got a little bit of ways to go. Sitting here driving. Now I released it a couple times. It's not really been an official release. I have put it in a couple videos, just kind of sneaking it in there, and a lot of you caught it and said you liked it. So I guess this video here will be the official release announcement of the new song. It's called Big Blue in the Wind, and this song was basically, I wanted to sort of like a more mellow kind of deal for like the the draftages and like the scenery footages. Like if I'm somewhere and I'm just recording, just driving for miles and miles and hours. I just wanted something to kind of match that mood, so to speak. So me and Roscoe, I told him what I wanted, and then we tweaked a few things, and we came up with the Big Blue in the Wind. Then I put it over into Suno, and told him I wanted male and female vocals, make a duet out of it, and some other little setting tweaks that I wanted in the track. And after about 4 or 5 different renditions, this is the one that I chose. So since this is the official release announcement of Big Blue in the Wind, I want you to listen to it and give me your opinion. Give me your thoughts on it. But I'm also going to add the download link for this track in the description down there with Sunshine and Steel, and give me room in case you want to download it yourself. So there's that. Now, and some of you also may have noticed that my outro has changed back to one of my earlier intros. I'm just using it as an outro. I am not going to be using any more music other than original. I got a strike on my channel recently on a video over 2 years ago off a music track that I got as a YouTube partner from the YouTube Music Library. YouTube partners have access to creator music. I got that little 15-second, it was one of my outros or something back then. And all of a sudden it's no longer available, no longer legal from 2.5 years ago. So they removed the video and gave me a strike. I got a strike on my channel because of fucking bullshit YouTube music that I was allowed to use 3 years ago, but all of a sudden I can't. That's some bullshit right there. If I'm allowed to use it at one point, don't go back 3 years earlier and say now you can't use it. The hell with that bullshit. So I'm only going to be using music that I'm going to wind up creating. With AI, of course, because I don't have the tools or the time or the want and desire to learn how to use Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops is a song-making, Fruity Loops or Fruit Loops. It is a song-making app that I used to tinker with back in the day, but I just don't have the inclination, the desire to take that. Ooh, no. So, yeah, that's why there's going to be some. And I'm not working on anything else right now. When I get an idea or a thought about something, that's when I'll do it. It's like this big blue in the wind. I was like, hey, it'd be cool. So let's see what we can work out. And then it took a few days to get the feel of it, like what I was looking for, and I think I nailed it. So just give me your thoughts on it, and then yeah, there might be some new stuff in the future. Well, there will be some new stuff in the future at some point. I just don't know when. That's why the outro changed, because that's also a YouTube track, and I'm not going to use them no more. Of course, we know my intro is from Sunshine and Steel, or Sunrise and Steel. So we ain't got to worry about that. So anyhow, there's your YouTube bullshit that I'm dealing with, or I have. I know there's other tracks, there's other music out there you can use that have been tweaked and analyzed, to where the copyright system doesn't match up to it. I'm just not going to take any chances. Now that strike will get removed, I think in 90 days now, with no other violations. But if you get 3 strikes on your channel in 90 days, your channel is gone. See ya. Bye. Toodles. I ain't gonna do that. I don't want to try to build another channel. I mean, although there is an argument for starting from brand new instead of, like I said, trying to revamp or revive a dead channel, which this channel was dead when I started this trucking world. It'd been a whole lot easier to start a new channel, I think. Well, with knowing kind of what I know on the back end, I guess. Oh well. Anyhow. Alright, we're about to make a right. Then keep on driving. And I also forgot, every damn time it's bus. I'm in Central Time Zone now. I thought I was in Central, Eastern. No. I cross over into Eastern. I forgot. I keep that damn. Whatever. So by the time I get there officially, it's going to be almost 5 o'clock. Whatever, it's fine. Then I'll drive a couple hours back, get back in Central Time where I belong, and then go pick up that load tomorrow morning. And I got a window from 7 to 2. You know me, I ain't gonna get there super early. Might, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, let me stop that yapping. Let me know what y'all think about this right here. Boom.
Sunrise climbing over the dash, monster in hand and we're ready to pass. Big Blue humming like he always does, another day rolling under us.
Mercer trailer tracking straight behind, nothing but highway and a little time, just me and the road wherever it bends. Big Blue in the wind again.
It's me, Big Blue in the wind again, rolling through the miles like an old friend. No destination worth rushing to find, just chasing the horizon, one white line at a time.
The sun keeps painting pictures on the land, and the wheel keeps turning in my hands. Out here where the highway never ends.
It's me, Big Blue in the wind. Rain on the glass, then a clearing sky. Small town water towers drifting by. Every mile tells a story of its own. Every road feels a little like home.
The radio fades into the open air, nothing but tires singing out there. And for a little while the world stands still
Beyond the windshield. It's me, Big Blue in the wind again, rolling through the miles like an old friend. No destination worth rushing to find, just chasing the horizon, one white line at a time.
The sun keeps painting pictures on the land, and the wheel keeps turning in my hands. Out here where the highway never ends.
It's me, Big Blue in the wind.
Golden sunset melting into night, headlights stretching through the fading light. Some folks dream of places they have been. I just keep riding with the wind.
Stars above and 18 rolling wheels, a quiet kind of freedom that you feel. Some things in this life never change, and I hope they never will. It's me, Big Blue in the wind again, rolling through the miles like an old friend. Another day ridden across the land with a freightliner humming through God's hands. The stars come shining where the daylight ends, and tomorrow starts all over again.
Out here where the highway never ends. It's me, Big Blue in the wind.
Just me, Big Blue in the wind.
One more mile around the bend.
Another sunrise waiting to begin.
Me, Big Blue in the
Man, I just heard on the radio, or iHeartRadio, iHeartCountry, there's a study out that says for every hot dog that you eat, you lose 36 minutes of your life. Like, the fuck? These so-called medical experts can lay down and lift their fucking nuts, because there's no way in hell you can prove that. Oh, some people, oh, it's science. Hey, they take this and that, and they come out mathematical calculation. Fuck off. No, hell no. No. I mean, like, what the hell they do for the experiment to figure this out? You know, you're at the pearly gate. You die, you arrive at the pearly gates, and whoever's there is like, well, man, you shouldn't be here for at least another 4 years. I mean, your death date is 4 years from now. So what'd you do? It's like, nothing. I choked on a hot dog or something. Said, oh, hot dogs. How many hot dogs you reckon you've eaten throughout your life? Well, I don't know. Well, we got the number right here. Let's look at it. Wow, that's a lot of hot dogs. So judging by the hot dogs that you've eaten, and you're dead today, compared to the time you were supposed to die, every hot dog cost you 36 minutes. What the hell? No, impossible. These so-called medical experts are just a bunch of... They say shit to make themselves feel like they're important, and then they get people to believe them. Oh my God, it's so stupid. But that's just my opinion. You know what? Okay, let's say it's true. Let's just believe it. It is true. You know what? Don't deny yourself the joys in life. Everybody's going to die. We are going to die eventually. We are going to die. Live your best life. Why is there a truck in the middle of that freaking field over there, and they just cut the grass around it? That was okay. We ain't gonna move it. We're just gonna leave it there. We'll just cut around it. That's funny, because there's some grass growing up above the tire, but the whole field was mowed, and you can see where they just kind of circled it and just left it there. That's funny. Yeah, live your best life. Oh yeah, so today, the day you're watching this, is 4th of July. So happy 4th, 250-year American celebration. That's good. Fireworks, cookouts, beer. Get nice cold beer. Some bourbon when you get at the end of the night. You don't want to drink bourbon out in the heat. Get out in the water. Get out into the lake. Man. Kick off of summer, man. I know summer's official a while back, but 4th of July is true summer. Take me to the lake. I love the water. Y'all know that. I've said it many times. Anyway, happy 4th, y'all. Hope you have a great weekend, a fun weekend, a safe weekend, no injuries, all that good stuff. You get back to work on Monday, unless you get a proper four-day weekend, Friday and Monday celebrations from your work. But I am rolling on, as you see. We're about 13 miles. We hit I-10. We bust a left, go all the way to Jacksonville, go south, and no, we're not. We're going to cut south on 75 because we're going to Orlando area. So yeah, we'll be cutting through that way. Anyhow, what'd you think of the song, Big Blue in the Wind? Really want your feedback. Hope you like it. I like it. Alright, we'll keep on going. I just passed a truck. I watched him pull over. He's pretty far ahead of me, so I was able to watch him pull over. And I was passing him as I was coming up on him as he got out of his truck, and I was passing him as he got right to the rear of the truck. He turned his back to the highway, put his hands in front around his midsection. That dude just stopped to piss, period. Right on the side. He didn't even go on the passenger side to block himself. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Now, I'm not saying I have done that or I haven't done that, but I usually don't let it go that long. But I mean, he could have some problem, but I feel like if you have a problem where you can't hold it when it gets to that point, then you should have a bottle or a bucket or something in your truck, and then dump it out the side window or whatever. But gotta go right now. What's that old commercial? Gotta go right now. Gotta go. What was that? I don't know if that was a diapers commercial or what that was, or some kind of indigent. I don't remember what commercial that was. Gotta go right now. I don't know. Whatever. The man's like, I ain't got time for nothing. I ain't even got time to pull over and piss. I ain't got time to pull off the interstate and piss for anyway. I'm not gonna piss in a jug driving down the road. I'm not that guy. Apparently neither is he. If I gotta use the restroom, I'm gonna not hold it that long because I'm on I-10. There's plenty of options to stop. I'm gonna pull over and take a piss. I'm gonna go to the rest area, go to a truck stop. I'm gonna take a piss. or a deuce, whatever the case may be. It ain't that serious. Some of y'all think that's a problem on my behalf for not thinking it's that serious. It ain't that serious. I guess I don't care as much as people think I should. I care about what I do. I care about doing the job right. But there are some things. I'm number one. Some things are more important. Ah, well, it's what it is. Go you, driver. You do you. The low's coming up 5 miles, but I also got my 75 and 40 miles. Means I'm 196 miles from where I gotta go. 3 hours. Good thing I called them yesterday because they're closed until Monday. I think I spoke on this yesterday in the video. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But I was curious about this trailer, so I called my coordinator. Said, hey, so what's up with this trailer? Why is it there? Was it like abandoned there? Did the truck break down and then they couldn't get it fixed or whatever? Was the truck break down with a load and they wound up recovering his load, finishing out, and left it empty there for him? But then his truck, what's the deal? Nobody knew the answer to that. So I was like, okay, well, do we have contact information? I want to try to get a hold of them. Because the address I have is for a lot next to the Orlando Freightliner. So I was driving, so I asked my coordinator, so will you please Google these areas and give me the phone numbers, please? He did. He texted them to me. Then he called me. He said that first one's for the Orlando Freightliner, but the second one's for their training ground, which is where the trailer's pinging from, which is right next door. I'm not sure what the training ground is. I mean, I guess it's as simple as that. Training, I don't know what kind of training they're doing there. But, so I called him. I tried calling the training ground. He said, call that one because that's the person, that's the lot it's coming from. So I kept trying to call that one a couple times, and I just kept getting voicemail over and over and over. No one answered it. So I called the Freightliner, and I was like, I want to find out if you guys are open tomorrow. She said, no, we don't reopen until Monday after the day. I was like, oh, okay. I said, well, I told her who I was, what I was doing on my way down there to recover a trailer. She said, well, it's a good thing you called me. I was like, yeah. So yeah, I'll put your name on a list for security. I'll tell them why you're coming. So you come here, you check in with security. I have to go to the dealer, which is a different address, which she gave me. I have to go there to check in with security, and prove who I am. I am who I say I am with my driver's license and all that. And then she said that the security will show you where all the trailers are and tell you what to do. So okay, great. But I asked her, I said, can you confirm this trailer is there? She went, well, we don't take inventory of trailers, so I really don't know. So fortunately, I'm glad I called yesterday. Otherwise, I wouldn't be on this list. I'd be down here. I'd show up and be like, what? So, which would screw my next 2 loads up now. But we shall see. As long as there's security there, we'll be good to go. Check out our Taj. I was reading that, you know that Buzzy Bee, whatever it is down here, chain. It says, check out our Taj Mahals. There's a picture of a toilet. Taj Mahals. Took me a second. Taj Mahals. Well, we're on 75 now. Big old blinky blink lighted sign back there said, wreck 5 miles ahead, left lane blocked. And it's a fairly recent thing, but yeah, we got like 4 miles of traffic. And we also got the wrecker, and it's a big boy wrecker, coming up the right shoulder. So, everybody who's even seen that sign back yonder are still jockeying over to the left lane.
What lane are we supposed to be at up here? Is it all the same, or we gotta be in a certain lane?
Well, there was a big old flashing sign back yonder that said, wreck 5 miles ahead, left lane blocked.
Okay, well, obviously I didn't see it for some reason. If not, I would not be asking. What do you think?
I think we all need to be aware so we don't get in wrecks.
Boy. Okay. Thanks.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Be aware. Read the signs. You're a fucking driver. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. But apparently it's a big truck. I mean, I'm assuming it's a big truck of some sort, because why would they have that big ass wrecker going up the right shoulder? How do you not see that big old blinky sign? Y'all know these Florida signs, the blinky ones, they cross the interstate. They're above your head. How do you not see that shit? Because you're not paying attention. You're not aware. So right now,
You're talking to someone who's been driving for 30 years and never been in a single accident or rollover or anything like that, buddy.
he can't let it go.
Thanks for the help.
He can't let it go unless somebody else that I can't hear is talking about something. He can't let it go because he realized, hey, I wasn't aware. Whatever. Anyway, though I was saying, we're at mile marker 424. So according to this, we're about a mile and a half from the incident, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. We'll see when we get there. No big truck. There's no way that big truck wrecker could have hooked up to a big truck and got him out the way already. So I think that big truck was probably heading to another incident. We're 93 miles from where we got to get off and start heading east to Orlando. Non-toll road, by the way. Non-toll. So I was traveling down 75 South, approaching Ocala. I saw a big old red block on my map. It said 15 miles of just stop traffic. Not sure what the hell was going on, but it's Ocala and Turnpike area, so shit like that tends to happen. So I had to pee, so I stopped off of the Ocala exit there, and I went to the Loves. While I was there, grabbed some lunch. Got me a nice fresh beverage. And as I pulled out, the GPS rerouted me from getting back on the interstate just to keep going straight over on the other side to where the two pilots are. You know, one's got a Wendy's, one's got an Arby's. Past those and a couple miles down, make a right onto US 27. So I'm like, okay, cool, I'll avoid that crap. So that's what I'm doing. So when I made it right on 27, apparently in 64.5 miles, I'm at my location. So I'm like, sweet. I can avoid all that crap, come down this way, and not have to worry about tolls and all that crap too. Because it was going to take me through that mess, take me past that turnpike mess, and then take the next exit to go over without turnpike. Now I'm going through the town of Ocala and probably some other smaller towns on the way this way, which means a stoplight every other block or so. Okay. I can do this. And right now I'm bobtail, so it doesn't really matter. I go wherever. As long as the height's good enough, I can get my truck anywhere. So, okay. So, but since I had lunch, I want to ask you a question. I don't know why this popped in my head. What is your favorite chip? Like, what is your go-to chip? What brand? Is it Lay's? Is it Doritos? Is it Sun Chips? Is it Frito? Is it Ruffles? What is yours? Mine, and of course, it changes depending on the scenario, what I'm eating. If I'm eating a burger or hot dogs or whatever, it depends on what I'm eating and what I'm in the mood for. Now, when I go to if I'm looking to just snack on chips, just a snack, not eating it with my meal or anything, I like those munchies, the real thin, crispy ones, and they're like $2 a bag or whatever. I think they're $3 a bag now. The shiny red ones, it's because they're thin, crispy, and they're salty. I like those. But my go-to chip for just a snack is Ruffles. Ruffles cheddar and sour cream, to be more exact. That's my go-to flavored chip. I like Ruffles because they're, again, I guess it's the link, thin and crispy. Now, if I'm going to go dipping something, then the Wavy Lay's original ones, or the Frito Scoops, depending on what I'm dipping. Now, but for the most part, when I'm eating a chip with a burger or hot dogs or whatever, I'm going plain Ruffles Ridges. Ruffles have ridges. I'm going the plain Ruffles. That's normally, but again, it varies. I mean, I like the barbecues. I like the sour cream and onions. I like. Saria, what's your go-to? I'm curious. What is your go-to chip for a snack and a meal, and your brand, flavor, all that good stuff? Yeah, I've been sitting this red light for as long as I've been talking. So maybe sitting in traffic would be a little bit better than this. No, because traffic, you never know when it's going to move. A red light, you know, about every 30, 40 seconds you're going to move. So anyway, we are moving now. We got 64 miles. Remember when I told you I called them yesterday to see if it's going to be open today? And it's a good thing I did because she said, no, we're not open back till Monday. But I'm going to put you on the list for security, let them know why you're there. So they could let you in the lot, tell you where the trailers are, and all that shit. That list was never left. Or that non-English speaking person just couldn't understand me fully. Like she acted like she was understanding me and couldn't find the list. And after about 30 minutes, me telling her I can't come back Monday, I got to get my trailer. And I got more heated. I got more nasty. I got more deeper tone of voice. So I've already explained to you, I can't get you back in. I can't let you in. She said, leave the property before I call the police. Everybody's closed today. Agents, brokers, Mercer, everybody. So luckily I have the agent's cell phone number because me and him work together a lot. I sent him a text explaining to him what's going on. I can't get my trailer, so which means I can't pick that load up tomorrow morning. But I can still pick it up Monday and deliver it Wednesday morning. I just wanted to give you a heads up because I know everybody's closed, so you can tell me how you want to handle this. If we want to do it that way or you want to change it up or whatever. And he hasn't replied back yet. I don't expect him to, but I sent the message. But that's going to be my plan. Pick that damn thing up first thing Monday morning. Another wreck. And then just shoot the 5 hours to Opelika, get loaded, and head to Houston. Until I'm told otherwise, that's what I'm going to do. Sent my coordinator a message, a text. I was like, I don't want to talk to you about work when you're off work, but note to self, don't do trailer recovery again. I think the biggest problem was that thing was. I looked at the assignment. It said that the scheduled pickup time for this trailer was yesterday, and I remember telling him specifically, if we do this, I'm not going to be able to get to till Friday. He said, no worries. Okay, I just assumed it changed, but it didn't. But I made the phone call yesterday to make sure I didn't run into this crap today. But whoever I spoke to in service, she was writing it. She said she was writing my name down and the company I was with, and was going to leave it on a list for security. Security says there is no list. So now, there was a rinky-dink truck stop back here, which would have been cool locationally. But this wasn't $18 a night to park at like an old marathon. No, I'm not doing that. So I am going 41 miles away from where I was. I'm 32 miles away now, to the Pilot in Wildwood, off 75. If I'm going to be parked for the weekend, I need to have services available. Laundry and showers, things of that nature. If I'm going to be forced to park, then I'm going to do my chores. Clean up the truck a little bit and do some laundry. So aggravated. And I went to the address that was on the assignment, which was where they said the trailer was pinging from. That trailer is pinging from the Freightliner yard. It's from the back of it. It looks like it's a different property. So I went around the blocks looking to see if there was a back access or maybe it was a different yard. It's not. It's all the same yard. It's all right there. I had to get to that front gate where security was and go to the back of the yard. Because I went to that place in the back. I saw the trailer up against the fence. I said, there it is right there. But there was a fence on this property I was on, then a ditch, and then a fence, and then the trailer. It was not a different property. It's the same property. But when you go to the Freightliner, you got the main Freightliner entrance for the shop, and you go to the right here. Back there is where it is. Both gates are locked. She wouldn't open them for me to get my trailer. So I'm gonna end up losing a monster load out of Tyler because of this. And I thought I took the steps to prevent this from happening. I did it, but the other person involved didn't leave the list. So aggravated. I hate holidays. I absolutely freaking hate holidays. That was a quick y'all. Country Club BV. Where the D at? You forgot the BVD. I hate holidays. I do. I swear I fucking hate them. So the agent texted me back. He's like, that's fine with him, but we gotta convince them to let us load on Monday. So I was like, well, that's gonna be the plan for now until you tell me otherwise. So yeah, but we're at the TA in Wildwood. What I'm gonna do is I plan on Sunday evening moving closer. Might even just park at the location. That way at 8 a.m. when they open up, I can get that trailer and get. Because it's 5 hours to Opelika. Anyway, I'm aggravated. I took the steps that should have been enough to prevent what happened from happening. I haven't let myself explode, and I feel it's like right there. It's just under the skin. But I know I'll feel better after the rage goes away, but it's not going to do any good. I'm just keeping it in, trying not to explode, because anyway, thank you for following along my journey. Appreciate the support. the continued support from you long-timers. Even a couple of you haters, I appreciate it. Had to get rid of one of you today because you're just being stupid. But other than that, there won't be any videos this weekend after this one for a couple days. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. Happy 4th of July. Hope it's safe and fun-filled for you. Thanks, guys.